Hello, Mindy. What's going on, Jared? Mid-afternoon here in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and the full effects are on from Hurricane Ida. I don't know. I'm down here at the Lehigh River. I'm looking at Adams Island. You can see the homes across there. They're right along the river. And the water is definitely right up to their homes. Hey, Nina. Do I know 1701? No. At least I don't think so. Yeah, Lehigh River at Adams Island. I would think these two boats to my right here, bottom right of your screen, just another foot, and I don't know how they're attached to that little dock, but they could be floating away. I don't see how they're tied down. Maybe they are. They should be tied down. They look like they're just sitting there. See him? The two boats to the right. Yeah, your area floods out pretty good right there. Hello, Gene. So I'm going to back out of here because this is the dead end right here to the river. The river is really high, so we shall back out of here. Hopefully I don't hit anything. Oh, not too bad for a backup job, huh? Sorry about the quality of the picture. I don't know. I'm down here and I don't know what the reception's like. And then with the windshield wipers, and it's going to be picking up the water on the window, might not get a clear picture of what's happening. Oh, what's going on, Mike? So since I ended the last live, right after I ended it, the National Weather Service issued a tornado watch for the entire region until 2200 hours tonight, which would be 10 o'clock. So it looks like, some of the heavier stuff is coming. Oh, okay, Casey. You're a wreck right now? Oh, don't be a wreck, Nina. I don't think it's too much to worry about. It's been, the last hour to 2 hours, it's been a constant, steady downpour. The streams, that I normally see flooding are okay yet. But, it looks like there's a lot of heavier precip coming. So, if you're not going to go out, I might close some of my stores early. Some, since this heavy rain started, they've barely seen, customers. So, and if that's a continuing trend the rest of the night, I might close some stores early, just so the employees can get home safe. Nice turn signals. Do you see that? Nice, beautiful turn signal action right there. Never take these green lights for granted in the city. Make sure everybody's stopping both ways, especially when it first turns. You don't want to get fucking smacked by a person blowing the red light. listen to the radio here, see if there's any action. I didn't hear too many flood calls or any rescues yet. I passed the Whitehall fire truck responding to a call earlier. I don't know where he was going. But I'm going to make my way back to the homestead. I just wanted to check out what's going on. 36. They went down towards Pershing, 2nd Street, 1st Street.
Lehigh County 315, a phone call.
Yeah, I know where Nutropoli is. At 1701.
Yeah, 452. One. Just things. Like that.
That's very important.
Yeah, don't forget, some areas have been getting this a lot longer than we have. You know, more of the western part of the state, you know, sent out further west has been really getting hit.
Thirteen 35 Linden Street, crossing of Madison Street, North 14th Street, at the Whittle Community Center. That's the fall victim.
Oh, that's right up here, about 7 blocks. Right on this street, there's an assault victim. I don't know why all the traffic is backed up right here, but we're gonna bang it right here. I don't know why that's all backed up right there, but I don't want to find out. It's not too windy yet. I mean, there's not much wind associated with this. You see people with umbrellas, they're doing just fine. Right now, we just have to deal with the rain, and eventually it's going to pile up here, I guess. Get deeper.
Wire down, parking. Caller advising a tree. Wires down, not live. Roosevelt in second.
And trees will start coming down because the water's going to the ground is going to get saturated. And a little bit of wind or breeze, and the trees aren't going to be able to, you know, take it. So they'll come down, and they'll take power lines down with them. We'll have power outages. You know, it's just going to take a severe thunderstorm to do that. And the ground will be saturated. The trees are just going to come down like crazy. So you guys know the routine. It happens every downpour. Exactly, Sharp. The Allentown Fair is postponed. It ain't gonna get postponed. They're gonna lose a day or two, but they can't like extend it. So every day it rains like this, they're gonna have a beautiful weekend, and they're gonna have to make all their money on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I think today and tomorrow are gonna be pretty much a washout. I mean, today they're not getting anything in. And depending on when this blows out tomorrow, you know, they might get tomorrow night in, but you know, it's not good. And they're lucky Music Fest in Bethlehem is over. I'm pretty sure that place would have definitely flooded. You know, you just got to take a long leak in the creek down there and the whole place floods out. Bad area. I'm not going to be one of those guys that tell you, hey, if you don't have to go out, don't go out, don't venture out. Listen, if you got to go out, you got to go out. You know, that's a dumb saying in itself. I hate when people say, hey, if you don't have to go out, don't go out. Fuck you. If you got to go out, go out. Just be careful. Drive a little slower than you normally would, you know, because your car's not going to stop on a dime in the rain here. And if you see flooding occurring or, a huge puddle of water forming, you might not want to drive through it because that's how you fuck yourself. Just find a different route. If you know, if you're from your community, you know every road that floods every time it rains. If you're going out, avoid that area and be careful. You don't have to listen to these cocksuckers. Oh, if you don't have to go out, don't go work about fuck you. You got the freedom to do what you fucking want with me, so we all know where they're at. We don't need to be told that in the news today, unless you were just fucking born and have no idea. Darktown already has barricades in place. They just don't have them over the road yet. But they do have the barricades sitting there. FM6. He's probably taking his mid-afternoon nap, that old fucking son of a bitch. FM6 is sleeping. Don't bug him. Yeah, Ruben, that's another place. I mean, y'all know where, in your neighborhoods where the roads flood. Avoid them and go out if you have to go out. What the hell? I mean, if you need milk and bread and eggs, then go get it. If you need a McDonald's sandwich, go get it. I don't give a shit. I see blue lights blinking up here. Red and blues. Let's see what's going on up here. Maybe an accident. And just drive slow. No reason to be in a hurry. Yeah, FM6 is taking a nap. He's old, man. That guy's like 80 years of fucking old. Let him alone. He's a good friend of mine. Oh, what do we got up here? I got bumpers in the middle of the road. What's going on here? What is this in the middle of the road? Wow, that's a big piece of metal. Somebody's gonna hit that and they're gonna slice their tires right in half. That was a huge piece of metal. Anyway, I don't know where the red lights are. They're up here. Now let's get over because I think they're in my lane. Here are the Gestapos.
Well, we definitely find it as a 5 handy.
Oh, it's an accident. They were coming off the wrong side of the sidewalk, it looks like. Oops, where were they going? The news media is looking for flash floods in Lehigh County for $40. Yeah, okay. Let me take a picture of this little... I'll give them a video of these puddles right here and send it in. Are they going to pay me $40? I got to call this person back. Hold on. What's up? Why? What happened? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I told you that. I mean, it's... Yeah, no, I thought I told you that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can do that. Well, for now, but I'll watch the sales. I mean, you got people coming in yet, so don't worry about that one yet. Okay. Yeah, first. See it. North Whitehall. Yeah, there's pockets of heavy rain and it just keeps moving through. I don't think you can notice it on camera here, but you know, as I look around, I can see real dark areas. Probably where it's raining a lot harder. But this is just a steady downpour, as you can see. So.
Lehigh County school stations and units, the National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey, has issued a flood warning for the Lehigh River at Walnutport, as well as the Lehigh River at Bethlehem. From this evening into Friday morning, for the Lehigh River at Walnutport, the flood stage was reported at 5.2 feet. The current stage is at 5.2 feet, and the flood stage is at 8 feet. Minor flooding is forecasted. The river is expected to rise above the flood stage late this evening to a crest of 10.4 feet tomorrow morning. It will then fall below flood stage early Friday morning. Minor flooding begins downstream in the Catasauqua and Hokendauqua areas. The flood warning for the Lehigh River at Bethlehem is in effect from late tonight to Thursday evening. The current water stage is at 4.8 feet, and the flood stage is at 16 feet. The river is expected to rise above flood stage late tonight to a crest of 19 feet tomorrow morning. It will then fall below flood stage tomorrow afternoon. At 14 feet, flooding begins upstream in Allentown. Backwater begins to affect the Little Lehigh and Jordan Creeks. At 15 feet, the islands in the Allentown area will begin to flood. No further information, no need to acknowledge. Further updates provided as necessary. Time of the broadcast, 1625.
Okay, so the Lehigh River is to crest and flood. We're going to drive by right now into the Hokendauqua area where they want it to flood. We're going to take a look at the conditions. I'll show you the river right from there. I'll make my way there right now.
837 High Lifestyle Center. Here you can right in front. Taller vehicle was sideswiped by a black SUV. Caller confronted the female driver. That individual denied hitting.
I mean, this is pretty good rain right now, I gotta admit.
Apparently, the female car that was in the park, the caller will be waiting in the lot for you guys. 837 Lehigh Lifestyle Center.
I mean, I think we're gonna have to trade the Tahoe in for the Hummer soon.
Just south of Car Wash, 441 Southwest Avenue for road hazard. Caller, please remain marked. Object is personality. Just south of Walnutport Car Wash.
Thanks, talk show God. I just scrolling back. It's working live. Bill would come and rescue me
27 Lehigh County,
with the Hummer. You can hang on. You can step on the running boards and hang on.
One, we just received an update from the alarm company to be set off by cooking to get proper code request cancel. Just came back from quarters. 43. Now, Sarah, drop one, you can return. Here's a little something. I don't think I'm when you're ready.
Okay.
Top number 64631. Bottom number is Sierra 48411.
Copy, that was 64631 over Sierra 48411.
That will.
Alright, it looks like your patient's now also unconscious but breathing. We get fire started. Yeah, might as well start. Where is he? 65.
Okay, we're gonna go down to the river where they wanted to flood later on tonight into tomorrow.
Any fire 20 with EMS 20.
I'll show you the little town that's gonna possibly get affected.
13 Washington Street, across the Raspberry Street in the city of East Bend. Communication gonna be on Ops 1 at 1629.
The river is right to my right. It's directly over there, so let me just get down here. We're gonna go right up on it.
49.
I want these cars to go by me. I don't want them to follow me because I'm going to stop along the river. The fuck is that piece of shit? Jesus Christ, these Subarus, I'll tell you what. Oh my God. See, and look how he plows through the water like he's in some, off-road vehicle. These Subaru guys need their freaking heads examined. There's the river. It is really high. It only needs a couple feet. It's only a couple feet till it hits this road. I'm just warning you, if that thing rises fast, I'd be dead right now. It's not that far from the street level back there.
31, you're going over to 1413 Washington Street. Initial call was for a 40-year-old male who was having a seizure in a white Subaru, however, during the call...
So these homes here, especially to the right, have something to worry about, I guess, today. I don't know when the last time this town got flooded out, but you can see most of the homes on the left are raised. They're raised up, so for a flood. But right here, we're going to take a look. I'll put my four-ways on and stop here. Right here's the river. Now here it has a ways to go, but down there when the road got level with it, it was only about 3-4 feet. So that's that. We're going to turn around here again. Rafting, yeah. Go ahead. I mean, somebody that's very experienced can handle that river no problem right here. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it's deep and it's moving. Not don't go out and play in the river. It's not my business, so I don't care. If you want to go play, go play. But here the street level, it gets down here, and then we're going to look at the river right over here. Fucking cars. Hopefully I can stop and show you right where the river is here. It's a lot closer to the street.
ETA was notified they're unable to provide an ETA.
I'm getting soaked. So yeah, it's right here. More than 3 feet, but it won't take much for it to get up here to the road. And then right here, the stream, Copley Creek runs right here, goes under the road right there, so that's the mouth. So when that river backs up, this stream is going to back up and affect, miles upstream. So right here it is. It's still pretty low. We're going to check it out here onto the right side. Because the stream runs right along here. You'll be able to look at to the right of your screen here. It's right here. It's got ways to go. I mean, probably 3 feet, and it'll be up on the roadway here because it's right here. Very small. I don't know why it's so narrow here. This is the same stream that is in my backyard. In my backyard, it's a lot bigger than this. This is just just a tiny little. I don't know why it gets so small right here. But then all this area will flood. This road floods. The road we're just on floods. If I spin around here, wherever this stream goes under the roadways, it floods. It'll flood out the Hokendauqua Park. And it's every rainstorm. It floods. I mean, it doesn't need to be a hurricane for it to flood. They already have the barricade sitting here for when the road that stream comes over its banks. They'll close the road. They're all ready to go. But they closed the Harley dealership. It doesn't look like anybody's in there. Yeah, nobody's buying a motorcycle today. So, like I said, it's the normal places that always flood. It would have to be an extraordinary event that, a once in 100 years. That's why they call them a 100-year floodplain or a 500-year floodplain. They're known to flood out one time in 100 years or one time in 500 years. So that would be, a major event, storm event for those areas to actually flood. It would be once in 100 years that they expected to flood. That's why what they're called 100 or 500-year floodplain. But these are normal. I mean, shit, you could fucking pee in these streams and they would flood. So it's not news. It's no big deal. This road will get closed eventually because right here where it goes down, right where that car just went through, you can see it's already starting to flood. This is this whole area will flood out here. It's not news, people. It happens every fucking rainstorm. All right. This will be all flooded. You won't even be able to see the roadway. You can see it already flooding. All right, look at it. It's already a puddle there, but yeah, 2 feet. I did not see any funnel clouds. Mindy, well, you can, you have the hot tub you can go swimming in.
Engine 10.
Probably by tomorrow morning, this whole park, exactly where I'm at, will be completely underwater. Look at all the family of ducks right here. They love this stuff, man. This is their weather. Not news. Oh, I told you it's not news. I mean, this is exactly, it happens all the time. How the ducks are loving it. I mean, right here, it's just about over the banks right here. I mean, we don't have much more to go.
Part of your message was a readable. I thought you said more north and east there.
It's hard to see with the water on the windows.
Okay.
This would be a good place to bring your girl parking back here.
23 engine 1049, truck 1 and 2, St. Louis, Allentown, 1736 Hamilton Street, cross streets of South St. Cloud Street, South 18th Street, highway front arm.
This whole park gets underwater when this stream goes over. So, yeah, by tomorrow you won't even be able to drive down here. All right, 32 minutes for a live stream. I'll probably be back later. And I don't know if it'll be from the studio or from the road. We'll have to see, depends on the weather. I'm at the Hokendauqua Park in Whitehall Township. You just had 3 to 5 inches of rain. I think the rain for you is over now, right?
Engine 10, St. Luciano, 1736 Hamilton Street, highway front arm.
Nina, you need saving, huh? Yeah, it's all over here on the eastern side of the state now. Jared, 22 dislikes. I've been averaging that on my live streams. It's just trolls that are going through live streamers, I guess, and giving a thumbs down. They're not my 70,000 followers. I only get that on my live streams. I don't get it on video uploads. Okay, Michael. College was canceled. Yeah, a lot of schools let out early or canceled today too. Yvonne, how are you doing? You had us worried. I've been mentioning you the last couple of live streams that we haven't heard from you. I hope you're okay. You told us you were sick on Saturday. I just want to make sure you're okay. A tornado in Annapolis, Maryland today. All right, there you go. Yeah, give us thumbs up, Francis 55. Thank you. There goes a duck flown down the river. Look at him. They love this shit. He looks happy, man. He's all over the place. Good morning, April. I don't know. I'm gonna head. I'm gonna take a break. I just wanted to come on here quick, show you different spots. I showed you the Lehigh River, showed you the little streams. We still don't have major flooding. We have heavy, steady downpours, but nothing that's, any flooding conditions yet. So if you need to run out and run errands, I would do it now than later. Do it right now and just be careful. 1642. Oh, Yvonne, I'm glad you're feeling better. I haven't seen you for the last 3-4 days.
Show me in the area. I'll flag that.
Thank you, Dave Phillips. I appreciate it.
1643.
David Phillips. You don't own Dave Phillips' music store, do you?
I feel clean and I port play. Hey, left, bring in from 1643.
I don't know where this car, where the person in this car would be at. There's nobody in it. And it's parked in the handicap zone. I don't know where these people would be. I hope they're not in the park.
Right, 1643.
Why are you shitting bricks at work? You're inside, you're safe. Yeah, Francis. Yeah, Dave Phillips is a a decent sized musician store here in I think it's in Peaburg right now. They closed the one in Allentown. Oh, you live in Ohio? Okay.
Recall 1643.
Benjamin, what inspired me? I used to be a firefighter. And I started this in 2008. YouTube was formed in 2006. And I used to do this back in the 1980s.
4349, truck 1 and 2, you can return.
And when I said, hey, I have a place to put my videos now, let me start getting back into the firefighting community and showcase what they do on a daily basis. And it just ballooned and took off from there. And I didn't realize how many friends and people that actually remember me being in the fire service. And they started giving me great access to their fire grounds and fire scenes, or whatever you want to call it. And it made me produce awesome video of the guys in action and the girls in action. So when that happened, it just inspired me to make more and more and keep at it. And when I learned that they started using them for training and arson investigations and insurance and, a magnitude of other reasons why they're using my videos, it made me even want to do it more and more. So that's where we're at today. Yeah, that's cool, Benjamin. I used to be a dispatcher myself. Yeah, well, this isn't, I don't think, going to be a huge event. I mean, we've all seen, major rain events and so forth. This is going to be just the normal. I don't think this is anything to, to get too excited about. It's just a big rain event, and that's the way it's going to be. We're going to have the normal flooding we always have and, call it a day. I'm not getting all excited about this. I have filmed them in training, yes. Nolan, this is in Whitehall Township. It would be neat to have a time lapse of this creek going over, because it's going to happen. Probably by tomorrow, probably by tonight, late tonight, or tomorrow morning, it's definitely going to be, this whole park will be underwater. Because the parking lot is already underwater. And the ducks are out here. Here they go. They're like, who's this asshole driving through our... We want to play in the puddles. That's a whole family of ducks right there. They can't wait. Look at this, man. They love playing in this shit. This is starting to get, a little worse out here. Yeah, that won't be much longer until they have to close this road. There you have it, people. Maybe I'll be back. Once it gets dark, we're not going to be able to see much, I don't know if it's going to be any fun driving around in rain when it gets darker out. There's only so much you can see. It's raining. Do what you need to do now. Avoid the roads that normally flood. This road is going to be flooded. No doubt. I'm going to go home and have some rice and chicken. I'm trying to keep my dad bod figure. All right. I'm trying to keep my formation. I think it's auction night here. They're going to have an auction tonight in this place. Look at that, huh? Buy a car in a hurricane weather. Nice. Oh, don't leave. I'm going to leave, but I'll be back. What did that Blaze guy say? Yeah, you're down by the Rose Garden. That's going to flood too. I did get adrenaline rushes from dispatching. I am the only dispatcher that took the first phone call and had to dispatch the only midair collision Lehigh County ever seen. So I go down in their training manuals. And at that day, I almost threw up, shit my pants, and quit all at the same time. It was very emotional and gut-wrenching to know about 14 people died in that crash. So, and it could have been a lot worse. They crashed right next to a mall. At first accounts, I thought it hit the mall, and we were going to have a major fire and rescue effort because I thought one of the planes actually penetrated the mall. So you want to talk about stress and gut-wrenching and just sick to your stomach when you took the first phone call, and then the next probably 15, 20 phone calls after that, and then had to keep my fucking mind and dispatch it without any computer-aided dispatching. That took a toll on me right there. So, yeah. That was one of my hardest dispatches I ever had to do. But we can always talk about that on another live broadcast. What it's like working the 911 center. So just be careful. The water is starting to pile up on the road, the highway here, especially in the treads where the water's starting to form little puddles. You don't want to hydroplane or anything else, So just be careful. Don't go flying. Do the speed limiter a little below, because you hit a puddle and could put you into a spin. And that's that. We'll talk to you later, guys.